this is Girl Riot, and I'm Annie Z, and we're here today with my friend Carolyn Walker, and we're here to talk about her and her new album and her music, and it's going to be really awesome. Hey,
great.
Carolyn.
Hello.
Are you excited?
I'm very excited.
So you ready for 20 questions with Girl Riot?
Yes, I am.
All right. Number 1. When did you start playing music?
I started taking actual traditional lessons, violin lessons, when I was 7, but I was singing and such before then. And I started guitar when I was 15.
What's your favorite?
What is my favorite?
Yeah, that's a side question to the 20 questions.
Ooh, what is my favorite? Violin or singing with guitar? Oh, it's hard to say. I do love singing and playing music myself.
Nice.
So.
All right. What did you listen to when you were growing up?
My mother would play a lot of Carly Simon. So I listened to a lot of that when I was a really little kid, and I'd walk around singing "It's the Stuff That Dreams Tomato" because I didn't know what the real words were. But when I actually could choose my own music, I listened to Alanis Morissette, Jewel, The Cranberries, Tori Amos.
What genre would you consider your music?
That's a really tough one because I have some that are me just singing with a singing bowl. What do you call that?
You singing with a singing bowl.
Yeah. So it's not like new age, but there's that, and then there's more rock, pop songs, a little bit more folk ones, and more just the singer-songwriter genre.
How long have you been performing?
I've been performing violin since I was 7, and I've been performing my own songs since I was 15.
And when did you start writing your new album?
Well, I started compiling it from songs that I had previously written, probably in the last 2 years, even 3 years ago, when I started the whole process of it. But the songs, I have used a lot of songs that were back when I was 15, 16, 17 years old through ones that I had written when I was recording the album. So it was actually like a 13-year-long process.
Where did you record the album?
North Fire Recording Studio in Amherst.
Nice. What would you say the concept/theme/message of the album is?
Well, it's a good question because it is a concept album. The idea of resolution being to have things come clear to you, to have them... The whole idea with it is a cycle, and love lost, found, and renewed, and such like that, with a lot of nature cycle themes going on as well. Themes of water, a whole lot of stuff kind of thrown in there. And it's partially autobiographical and then partially not. So, partially concept.
What's your favorite song in the album?
Depends on the day, and it depends on which one I've been listening to lately, and then I'll rediscover that there's another song that I kind of liked on the album and listen to that. So it depends on the mood.
Who is your dream musician to collaborate with?
Tori Amos. I love Tori Amos.
A good choice. And what are your goals as an artist?
My goals as an artist to go as far as I can with being a songwriter.
All right. What challenges have you faced as a woman in music?
Well, it feels a little harder maybe to get gigs or to get a band together. There's always also my personal reservations with going out there and being on my own without people backing you up and supporting you musically. It's you go to open mics, you go to other venues, and it's really male dominated. You feel, is it the right thing to have here? Or you go after a group of guys and you really doubt yourself at points, but it's really important to just think, this is me, and no apologies.
Nice. What advice would you give to young female musicians?
No apologies. just do your thing, do your music, and don't let anybody else influence you in ways that you don't want them to. You need to take your influences in positive ways and not because you feel like you need to change.
Sounds fair. Who would you say your favorite female singer-songwriters are?
Tori Amos. I'm bringing it back to Tori Amos. I just love her sound. I wish I could play piano the way that she plays. She's very inventive, and she also does concept albums. I think it's awesome.
What have you been listening to lately other than Tori Amos?
I haven't been listening to her lately. Actually, the only thing I've been listening to is the radio lately. Or my album, because I'm getting ready for a CD release show. So I'm making sure that I'm singing exactly like I did the album.
Nice. Let's take it local for a second.
Mm-hmm.
What's the best part about being a musician in the Pioneer Valley?
There's a lot of support. A lot of good networking. I'm actually part of a woman singer-songwriter group. We're called the Woman Songwriter Collective, and there's 6 of us, and it's a lot of support. It's very helpful doing promotion and the networking again, and just being there on stage with these lovely singers and having a great time.
What's your favorite local venue?
Oh, it depends. I did a show at Mocha Maya's, and that was in Shelburne Falls, and had a really good time. I also had one on just a few days ago at Popcorn Noir, and it's a funky, cool little place to go.
Have seen you there in the past.
Yep, yeah.
What do you do when you're not making music?
Oh, not much. I live a very boring life. Usually has to do with sitting on the couch and reading or tidying up my space, because I function the best with a clean place where I can be creative.
Other than being clean, what keeps you motivated?
Lists. To-do lists. Schedules. I need to schedule myself, or else I don't know what to do with my life.
All right. So where can we find you online? Do you have a Facebook, a website?
I do. I have both. I love Facebook. I love it when people like me on Facebook. I also have my webpage, carolynwalkermusic.com. I'm on Reverb Nation, Bandcamp, Twitter at Carolyn Resolute. And I'm sure you could find me other places too.
We'll track you down.
YouTube.
All right, last question. Do you have any shows coming up? Where can we find you?
I do. I happen to have my CD release show coming up on Sunday, June 2nd at 7 o'clock at Salon Cafe in Hadley. So it's going to be a really good time.
Nice.
There's going to be a full band, and plus a violinist and a cellist. So it's going to be a really good time. Yeah. My friend Katie Sachs will be opening. Besides that, I have a ton of shows booked, and they're all on my website.
Nice. Thank you for being here today. Thanks for being on Girl Riot.
Good times.
Nice.